Well, that was a great start for the SEC. I have to give them credit. And I really thought they were on a roll. So I went to the no action letter page, just as was instructed by the nice lady on the phone. And you can see what it says. And procedures applicable to requests for no action interpretive letters are available in Securities Act Release number 6269, which is exactly what the nice lady on the phone referenced. These guys are killing it, right? Okay, let's click on 6269. Now, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? Literally, this is what the SEC lady referred me to. A memo from 1980. All right, we don't want to discriminate against old memos. Maybe, why change it? Why update it if there's no good reason? That just costs taxpayer money to go through the process. No, but it gets a little bit more interesting. The new response procedure, as of 1980 that is, involves the use of an endorsement to the incoming letter as a method of reply. Rather than preparing a response in the format of a letter reciting the salient facts of the request and setting forth the position of the division regarding the issues raised, the division simply sets forth its position on the issues raised on either the last page of the incoming letter or a separate page attached at the end of that letter. This new response procedure was instituted in order to make more efficient use of the division's resources while continuing to provide no action and interpretive letter advice upon request. I bet that was the most efficient way in 1980. The use of the endorsement procedure has necessitated providing a copy of the requester's letter, as well as the division's enforcement response to all persons within the commission who received copies of the division's no action and interpret letter as a matter of record. This has placed a new burden on the division staff, that of providing multiple photocopies of the requester's letter. To alleviate this burden, henceforth, all persons who request no action or interpretive letters from the division should submit an original and 7 copies of their request to the following address. Okay, I wonder if that even gets there. Now, in this additional release from 1971, the Commission specified certain procedures to be followed by persons submitting requests for no action or interpretive letters. The Commission is taking this opportunity to remind requesters of the following procedures. The particular subsection of the particular statute to which the letter pertains should be indicated in the upper right-hand corner of the original and each copy of the letter submitted. Well, first of all, this is obviously a huge problem for a layperson because you're not going to know which particular statute to which the letter pertains. That's the whole point. You want to get a question answered, so you want help in figuring out what statute applies and whether or not the question I had in this particular case was legit or was a problem. The names of the companies or company and all other persons involved should be stated. Letters relating to unnamed companies or persons or to hypothetical situations will not be answered. So much for the person saying that we can do this anonymously. I can't talk today. The letter should be limited to the particular situation involving the problem at hand and should not attempt to include every possible type of situation should they arise in the future. Okay, that's fair enough. While it is essential that letters contain all of the facts necessary to reach a conclusion in the matter, they should be concise and to the point. The writer should indicate why he thinks a problem exists, his own opinion in the matter, and the basis for such opinion. I don't think a problem exists. I don't know. If a request for confidential treatment is made, this letter and the basis, therefore, should be included in a separate letter and submitted with a no-action letter request. George Fitzsimmons, Secretary. I wonder how long ago George Fitzsimmons worked at the SEC. So, we went from a phone call to get a question answered to a memo in 1980 telling me to create a letter and 7 copies of that letter and all the details of everything involved with no idea if or when I will ever hear back from them. Well, I bet this was amazing in 1980. Not so much anymore, SEC. You went from, oh, this is going to be really good to, Oh my goodness, how bad could this possibly be? Oh well.